Yo, y'all is funny, man. Y'all is funny, man. I miss y'all, man. Like, ain't even gonna bout, bruh. I real life miss y'all, man. I'm probably lagging like crazy or something. Let me go ahead and throw COD in the background, man. All right, there we go, man. I know COD lagging, still lagging a little bit. Well, yeah, man. What's up, man? What's the vibes, yo? What's the vibes, man? Yo, I miss y'all, bro. Ain't even gonna bout, man. I real life miss y'all, man. Damn, I miss y'all, bro. I'm lagging so bad. I see it on my feed, bro. I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. I think it's Call of Duty, high key. I did just do a little update with Call of Duty. I know, man. I know. It should be clearing up though. It should be clearing up. Yeah. Hey man, I miss y'all, man. Damn, bro. Hey, look, ain't even gonna bout, man. Some just told me to just say fuck it, man. Just hit live, man. You feel me? Go live, man. You feel me? Ain't even gonna cap, bro. I real life miss y'all, man. But we definitely go hop on some Call of Duty, man. Chop it up, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Good vibes, man. Dizzy, man. What's up, man? Monet, what up, shorty? What up, man? How y'all feeling, man? Like, I real life miss my community, man. And I'm really gonna end up tapping in with my shit, like, for real. Like, I have to, man. I have to tap in with y'all, man. We gotta, you feel me? We gotta get the community back, all that together. Like, everything gotta be together, you know? Everything. Everything. Everything, yo. But I do miss y'all, man. You look good. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. You feel me? I miss y'all, man. I just can't stop saying it. Like, I just can't stop saying it, bro. I just can't stop saying it. Also, man, I've been checking out some of Low streams as well, man. I've been looking at some of his shit as well. He doing a lot of like IRL content. I know, man. I miss y'all too, man. Damn. Let me start a game, man. I know I'm finna be lagging first game, all type shit. Fucking, man, we back, man. If anything, man, we could do some reactions too, man. Do some big can reactions and shit, man. So I could really catch up with y'all, let y'all know how my life been. You feel me? These past few years, bro. Like, life been good, though. Like, ain't even gonna bout, man. Like, life been real good, man. You feel me? I miss y'all too, though, man. I miss my community, bro. I haven't been live in like I don't know how long.
The first one is
Mute they ass too. I do miss y'all, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But no, I was literally checking out some low content and shit. You know, he still do his Omega, you know what I'm saying, type content, but also I've been seeing him doing like a hell of like IRL, bro. I was thinking about doing some IRL shit, cause like, man, I be outside. You feel me? Like, that's why I don't be really having time to stream, man. But you know, right. Right, that shit happened to you, bro, and he just disappeared on us. I know, man. It's like after a nigga got, you feel me, pew pew, niggas have to, you feel me, disperse, disappear. But it's like I had to really like figure myself out, figure out my way, figure out a lot of stuff. Also, I had a lot of things going on in the background as far as like my own clothing business and stuff like that. Retro Outfitters, man. Shout out to Retro Outfitters, all the vibes, man. But it's like, as I've been away, it's not because of like, you know, just BS, you know, like I really been working in the shadows, man, for real. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Damn, yo, bro, I literally seen like some of his stuff. I was just in Minnesota, bro, not too long ago, man. Me and my family had went down there. We got like a B&B and like splurged at the fucking Mall of America, bro. Like literally splurged, bro. I miss y'all though. Damn. I miss my community, bro. I miss y'all so much, bro. I ain't even gonna bout, man. But we definitely finna get to this I do miss y'all. Hey, ain't gonna count. Like, Monet, you was on my ass about streaming and shit, bro. Like, you was on my ass. Like, ain't even gonna count. Like, you was definitely, like, on my ass about it. But, like, besides everybody else, too, like, even,
Of course you're stacking. Why would it be?
damn, what is his name, bro? I can't even think of his name right now. But, literally, he had hit me up not too long ago.
Awesome sauce. That's a W name. That's a good name.
Vulnerable buy station.
Yeah, I yell your
Speak to the
name.
buy station
Notification
before
to turn the
time runs out.
volume down.
There's a discounted
I'm
item.
loud. I'm loud or Call of Duty loud? Oh, it might be Call of Duty, right? I'll turn Call of Duty down a little bit. Is it me that's loud? It might be me, no? I'm mad loud.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yep, time to get a loadout. Let's go, guys.
I fucking miss y'all, bro.
Enemies waiting.
Yeah, bro. I've been doing like a lot of like shit like on the outskirts, man. Like, just better myself, better my business. Y'all know I got a son. You feel me? Like taking care of my woman and shit. Like just been on that type of time. Like, wow, buddy. Like, what's new with y'all, man? Like, enough about me, even though I've been Hey, enough about me. Enough about y'all. Like, I realize I just miss y'all, man. Like, for real. Yeah, it just miss streaming. Like, I still watch, like, like, my people, the community, even, like, other, like, YouTubers and shit like that. Like, I still watch, like, hella streams. A lot, you know? YouTube is literally my home. Like, y'all barely hear me. We ain't doing it. Yeah. We ain't finna do COD then. We could do like a more calm game. We could do more of like a chill game. Key wanna, you feel me? Tap in with y'all. I just quit our game. What's up with it, man? What's up with it, JK, man? What's up, my boy? Some just told me hop on, so I just did, man. Cause I miss talking to y'all. I miss my community. But yeah, like I just wanted to just tap in with y'all, see what was really going on. You feel me? And just go from there. Turn my mic up. Oh, now my mic down. There we go. Y'all can hear me good now. But yeah, I mean, like I just miss y'all. Like genuinely just miss y'all. And I just want to hop on here and like see what was to y'all, man. I knew personally like I wasn't really gonna be on too much. I wasn't gonna be doing too much, you know. And yes, Monet, you was definitely the best fucking mod ever, bro. You literally created my first fucking Discord community chat. Like, I ain't even know how to do that. Like, I didn't even know how to do that. I didn't even know how to do that. I ain't even know how to do that, bro. But you literally taught me. And now, like, I still be on Discord, too. I still be on Discord, too, from time to time. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I literally didn't even know how to like do Discord at all, and you literally taught me how to do that shit. Is yo, like that was crazy though. Like that was crazy. She literally was like, Rari, you need a Discord. And I'm cause like, bro, I was so new to the whole streaming shit, man, when I first met y'all. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know too much about it, you know what I'm saying? I just had a decent ass PC and didn't really too much know what to do with it, to be honest. And I was like, fuck it, man. We could play schedule 1 though. We could play schedule 1. We can make some drugs, deal some drugs, fuck. But I literally miss y'all, bro. Like for real. Like I miss y'all so much, man. Like literally, bro. Let me go ahead and put up schedule 1. But yeah, I miss my community. Bro, that's what, bro, literally, bro. Bro, when I say that I literally said that to myself, like, ain't no telling where I would be right now if, like, I would have literally just kept on going. I know. And, like, I was at a great pace to where, like, I could have literally, like, just, man, bro, fuck, man. I don't know, man. You still believe I could, man? I do too, though, but it's like, bro, like, you gotta set aside that time, you feel me? And then, like, also, too, gang, like, I be thinking, like, I be having to, like, to do like hella creative ass shit to like get like a certain viewer's aspect of things and shit like that. So it's like I don't be really knowing, gang. Like I don't know, folk. Like I don't know, folk. I really don't know, gang. Life be busy now. Facts though, like for real. Damn, I gotta clean up in here, bro. I ain't been on this game in a little minute. But I just genuinely miss y'all, bro. I miss y'all so much. As we finding bongs and shit on the ground. But I ain't gonna cap though, bro. Like, you really not the first person that told me that though, Dizzy. Like, ain't no telling, gang, if like I would have kept on going and shit. Like, ain't no telling where I would be right now. Like, my YouTube shit was taking off like pretty well. I was getting some views, like some really decent numbers and shit for like my subscribe count. My quality was there. Like it was like, bro, like everything was there, man. Everything was there, bro. It was just like I couldn't. You feel me? I ain't even playing it. But yeah, bro, like ain't no fucking telling, man. But I do miss my community. I just miss genuinely just hopping on here talking to y'all, bro. Like I'll watch a fucking movie with y'all. Like we can do anything, stream anything. I don't care, bro. Like I just miss my community, man. You know, I got so much money on this game. Like that's why I don't play it no more. A lot of people quit. Damn, so what I'm saying is that I wasted my potential. Y'all think I did? I don't really think I wasted my potential, bro. I just felt like that, I don't know, like I just felt that like life is like what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like my passion, I ain't gonna cap, like my absolute passion, bro, is to like, you know, continue to like do YouTube and continue to like do certain things and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like I be trying to like better myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that shit is high key kind of hard when like you have so many people depending on you, bro. Like, and it get hard on me, bro. You feel me? Like from like a financial standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people depend on me and shit. Hey, I don't even want to play this game. I probably just do big cam. I ain't even about, man. Just talk to y'all, bro. But I really just miss y'all, man. Like, and I feel that that's where the community like relies. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can build a certain community to like lean on one another and shit like that, like, and just become like a tight knit ass community. Like I feel like that's what, you know, life is about. Real life trumps all. Nah, I ain't gonna cap, man. Life been decent for me though. Like, you know, niggas ain't really been riding the struggle bus too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been really riding the struggle bus too much. But I can say though, like, shit still be, you know, tight wild, bro. Shit still be tight wild. Still be tight wild, bro. But at the same time, I don't really pay attention to that, bro. I really just try to focus on the positive more than the negative, bro, and just have the good outweigh the bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But how am I mentally and physically? Physically, I am 100% healed, man, from like, you know, what happened and shit. Like I've been healed. I actually healed a lot sooner than what my doctor thought I would. You know, the mental thing, it still lingers in the back of my head and shit like that. I feel like I'm like a high vigilante now, and I pay a whole lot more to my surroundings than what I did before. You know what I'm saying? But what comes with that is that it's very hard for me to like be out and about like freely, like how I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I be outside, but it's like it's either I'm by myself or like, you know, I'm with my significant other, or you know what I'm saying, like I'm with my family. You feel me? Like I don't really have friends like that no more and shit like that. Like when that shit happened to me, y'all, like I really like seen who was there for me and who wasn't there for me, bro. And during that time, as that shit happened, like a lot of people was telling me like, man, you should start your YouTube shit back, get your YouTube shit like real, like, you know, nice, get it back going and stuff like that. And you know, that was that, you know. And I really didn't pay attention to it, you know, to like everything. You say, since you streamed last, I joined the Navy. Damn, the Navy? Got medically discharged. Laughed my ass off. Damn, bro. Military? Bro, I wanted to go to the Navy, bro, fresh out of high school. That was like my mission, but it didn't pan out the way I wanted to. I feel that. You got news? Yo, what's the news? I got video editors, photographers, photo editors. Damn. You fucking married now. God, Lee, buddy, you jumping the broom? Damn. And Dizzy, like, what you need all that for? Like, you trying to create a community like that. Yo, that's lit. Like, it's all in your Discord? I'm gonna have to be more present in your Discord. If so, I'm gonna have to. But yo, that's lit. Damn, you married now, yo. Damn. How's that like? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that? Like, you being married, like, how is that? They say you can join the Navy at 45, so you still got time. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Not with the way that the world going, man. I've been jumped in yours. It's not happening. Oh, you say it's not happening yet. Okay. But hey, man, like, we can still make that shit happen, bro. Like I say, bro, I want to be a whole lot more present than what I was before, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, I really do. I really do want to be like a whole lot more present than what I was. And I'm reading my chat off my fucking iPad. Even if I got a whole secondary screen over here, like, not even using it. Exactly, bro. Like, bro, do you see all the stuff that's happening, man? Like the whole Israel thing, Palestine thing, bro. It's a sad day and age that we living in at this particular time right now, bro. It's very, very sad. And like that's what scares me, man, to like join armed forces. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah, I'm cool, bro. Like we can get thrown into any war at any given time because the US continue to stick their nose in things that doesn't mind them at all. So nah, I'm cool. Dizzy, what you been up to, man? Like, you still doing the music and shit? Bro, you still doing the music, Kiko? You feel me? Gotta see. I just, man, like, I don't know. I've been having this thought in my head for like quite some time now to like just stream, just hit it, and I just don't, bro. Like I don't be understanding. It's just I feel like it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, man. It's a mental thing, y'all. Ain't even gonna cap. Definitely a mental thing. You got some new projects coming out, like EPs or like let me know something. Let me know something. Now I know that y'all been hearing
100
about
men
this,
versus
bro. We literally been hearing about this whole 100 man versus 100 fucking gorillas, bro, thing, bro. We have to check this shit out, bro. Like it's inevitable for us to do this shit, bro. Like we got to, bro. Like we literally have to. Because y'all want to know something, bro? I don't think that we would win this, bro. I really don't think that we would win this, bro. I gotta restart the
100 men versus one gorilla.
I don't think that we gonna win this, bro. You been slacking? Not you been slacking. You say I'm really good with the topics.
It's just the newest online
Think
debate
so?
brought to you by people that have way too much time on their hands. And I'm no better, because here I am making a video about it. Because it's
so,
quickly
bro?
gone from silly Twitter talk to
that
what
shit
has to be
still
a
be kinda
massive
hard.
joke that I'm not in on. What's clear is one side is getting drastically overrated, while people obviously aren't taking the other side seriously. Plus, I love animals and arguments, so if you're looking for a video
I really
to
don't
eat
think
your
that we
lunch
can
with,
win this,
or
bro.
to be the soundtrack of your commute home, I'm going to break down the question you probably didn't care about in the first place, and by the end, you'll wonder how this was ever even a question. So here's the full truth of whether 100 unarmed men could beat one prime silverback gorilla. But first, we gotta understand what force of
I
nature
feel
we're
that
up
though,
against.
bro, like-
now I do have a couple recent videos
Me
on
too,
gorillas,
though.
so to not
Like,
repeat
ain't even
myself
cap,
too much,
gang.
I do
Like,
advise that you
life literally be getting in the way. 100 Marines, gang. 100 Marines, but like fighting though, like fist fighting, gang. Like no knives, bro. No batons. No guns. No nothing, bro. Y'all really think, gang, that 100 Marines? Matter of fact, we could even put Green Berets. Fuck you talking about, bros? One gorilla? No, bro. Hell no. I really don't think it, bro. I don't think that it's physically possible, gang. Even if you put like 100 bodybuilders, bro. Most of them niggas just big for no reason. Facts. Ain't gonna cap. You say, and when it actually comes down to reacting video, oh yeah, to reacting to videos, yeah. I like stuff that's entertaining, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if it's not entertaining to me, I don't think it'll be entertaining to you guys. You feel me?
check those out for further context. But basically everything we thought about gorillas back in the day,
Bro,
was
you're
wrong.
putting your
They're
money on a-
giant,
bro, no,
non-violent,
gang.
fart-happy pacifists, and the most dangerous thing about them is they can misunderstand
bro.
regular human actions as an act of war. So while yeah, if you smile at a
You're
silverback
evil.
enough times, he eventually will put beats on you like a Cherokee drum.
Exactly.
Most times a
Bro,
gorilla's just worried
do you
about
wanna
the
get
6,000
slung like
pounds.
that?
Eventually will put beats on
Bro,
you like
do you want to get slung like this, gang? I don't think you want to get slung like this, bro. You should not want to get slung like this, gang.
Cherokee drum. Most times a gorilla is just worried about the 6,000 calories he eats a day. And thank the stars for that. Gorillas are built like the developer had something to prove. They took the human model and said, drag to resize. The result is an alpha ape with a stronger bite force than a grizzly, allegedly. Hands that can crush a crocodile's skull, allegedly. And just strength that we really have no way to truly comprehend.
Like no
That man
armor,
fully
no
didn't
like
plan-
bro, like no armor, no nothing, bro. No armor, bro. And like, how would y'all strategize that, bro? So like, you telling me, gang, that like 100 people, bro. Oh, for sure, Dizzy. Hey, I'ma pop in your Discord too, gang. Send you a message and shit, brody. For sure. Appreciate you, gang. Hey, like, what's crazy is though, like 100 men though, bro. Now, if we picking up some average Joes off the street, gang, I don't think it's gonna like go well, bro. Like, if it's niggas like me going up going up against a fucking gorilla gang, no, bro. Not me, bro. Hell nah. Not me, bro. Nah, see, look, thing is, though, if you on the front line with the shit, you really go be the, bro, you're going to be the example, gang. You feel me? I don't want to be the example, bro. Hell no. I do not want to be the example, gang.
Trying to get casually ragdoll, but plans
Fuck
are always
that.
subject to change when you're around the prime ape. Gorillas might default to peace, but life is multiple choice. The question is, what
You hear
kind
that?
of
Life is
carnage
multiple
comes when
choice,
they
y'all.
choose violence? It's hard to imagine what a fully malice-motivated gorilla can do because it takes a lot for them to get to that point. The first phase of conflict involves using body language and gestures to send a message before hands even have to be thrown. Because for an animal that can spend over 12 hours a day eating, wasting calories on fights is poor resource management. The second phase of escalation usually involves pushing, grappling, and screaming in really short
Stop
bursts.
playing, y'all.
Gorillas fight the
Y'all
way they
tweaking.
fight. What I mean is, the phase they run are
It's
like
not
how
going to
they're
happen, bro.
not long at all.
100
Just
men?
again,
No,
most
folks.
times gorillas don't actually want to fight. But what about when they do? Yeah, that would
Once
be
the eyes
phase
are
3,
out,
and that usually
you
happens
get
when two
tactical
silverbacks throw
advantage.
down for control.
Hey, yo, bro, do you think that this raging animal gang go let you get close enough to gouge out this ass? No, folks. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. But I don't know, JK, man. You in the Navy, bro, so you probably done seen some things that I don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying? You probably know some things that I don't know, brother. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Losing such would mean losing the 3 F's: food, family,
I don't
and
know,
the
gang.
FCC won't let me finish. But stakes can make these fights to the death, and here's where we can see what gorillas are truly capable of. I found
Bro,
a
look at
research
this.
paper that detailed the injuries sustained in gorilla-on-gorilla fights, and
Come on.
based on that, you see a pattern. Those teeth are for more than just undressing trees, and
You hear that?
losers are often found with lacerations and puncture wounds all over the body. And
Bro, because they're biting you, bro. They're biting you, gang.
And unlike a leopard, which leaves small puncture wounds, the canines of a gorilla cause large gaping tears in victims. Even if the gorilla's bite strength has been exaggerated, which we will get into, even lowballing them puts them at the level of a hyena. One
Bro, did you not just see how much this gorilla weighed, bro? I mean, the bite force, my bad. The bite force of a gorilla, gang. Bro, this can snap your bones, bro. With one bite, gang. One bite.
exaggerated, which we will get into, even lowballing them puts them
Oh,
at the
yeah,
level
bro.
of a
There is
hyena.
definitely gonna
One
be
gorilla
casualties.
named
110%.
Inshuti had his foot completely crushed with the tips of his
110% gonna be
fingers and
casualties.
ear
For sure.
bitten
100%.
off. Gorillas
100%.
also use their
100%.
arms, not really to punch, but to use as battering rams, and they've also been known to pull chunks of hair out with their hands. So safe to say, a gorilla's stiff arm to the back would crack your constitution like a glow stick, and could dislocate or break human bones by accident. And with many victims also recorded with bite wounds to the face, you'd probably be able to unlock your iPhone from 20 feet away after a gorilla puts jaws on you. So what chance would an army of humans have against a 500-pound berserker? Well, hot take. Gorillas have been drastically overrated in many ways. First as fighters. Gorillas aren't efficient fighters, they're more physical brawlers and grapplers, and with everything I've said, most fights last anywhere from a couple seconds to 1 to 2 minutes at the most. Also, as strong as gorillas are, their strength has been overrated. There are some animals that just get more and more OP the more people talk about them. Chimps have been said to have the strength of 8 men, when really it's closer to 1.5. It's just that they're stronger in all the ways that can kill you. And grizzly bears are already big enough, but then you got people claiming they could decapitate a full-grown moose with one swipe. Now, what idiot would say
for sure,
that?
JK,
And this debate
man,
has
it
people
was real
swearing a
good
gorilla
seeing
would
you,
rip
bro,
a whole
for
man
sure,
in half
man.
like a phone book with
Definitely,
nary a sweat.
definitely
I knew the
good
gorilla
seeing you,
propaganda
bro.
peaked when this was an
I
actual
definitely
debate.
appreciate
Dr.
it,
Strange
bro. Definitely appreciate you stopping by, man. You know the vibes, man. Much love to you, bro. Hopefully you have an amazing shift and don't get in trouble, man. Don't do something Jesus wouldn't do, bro.
conjure up 14 million realities, you won't find one where a plus-size protein-packing primate can do anything to a full-strength grizzly bear taking him seriously. Especially
Crazy.
since there's a much smaller predator known to give gorillas problems. Gorillas have been documented getting preyed on by African leopards. Even with jungle leopards being bulkier due to less competition, that's still an at most 180-pound cat past tensing Optimus Prime.
That's a
Now let me
big-ass
be
cat,
fair,
man.
these are rare and leopards usually go for hoofed animals, wild pigs, and monkeys. Gorillas are actually too big and too social to be a regular on the grocery list, so it sounds like my whole point is trash. But that same paper listing gorilla-on-gorilla violence also showed the aftermath of leopard attacks. In those reports, all leopard victims took bite wounds to the head and most of the arms, with lacerations localized about the neck and claw marks on the
Not the
trunk.
gorilla
So
on
even though it
gorilla,
is
man.
rare and a one-on-one between a silverback and a leopard might murk both, if a gorilla can struggle with less than 200 pounds of predator, a 900-pound Duratio would give Harambe a bunkmate. Also, against 100 men, there are some very real issues that could be game over for the gorilla. The big one is endurance. Gorillas are dangerously close to being hot girl fit. They're best using explosive bursts of energy, not sustained strain over a long period of time, and a fight against 100 humans would likely last hours. Which is really bad considering compared to us, gorillas have poor temperature control. Gorillas don't have as many sweat glands as humans, and if we're talking about mountain gorillas,
I think I
thick
knew that,
fur
though.
would make it a 1-on-1 versus 1. The
Oh,
men
bro.
and the risk of heat stroke. That is if the ape doesn't just have a heart attack. Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in gorillas in zoos, and 70% of male gorillas in zoos suffer from heart disease that'll past tense them prematurely. Now that might just apply to zoo gorillas, but it's still a factor. Another is the very temperament of the gorilla is highly non-confrontational. They're more likely to run away than run a fade. But most importantly, the brawling, grappling build is
Oh,
not
they
a
go
good
run that
combat
fade,
style
bro.
against multiple enemies. We know that cause there's another African predator that's been giving gorillas hell, and you may not have even realized it. And it's weird because for a while, gorillas and chimpanzees seem like they were on good terms. They've been recorded foraging together, and they'll even have their version of primate
Oh, yeah, I
playdates.
thought
That
that was
all
cool.
changed when the chimp started chimping. A couple years ago in Luongo National Park, scientists witnessed a gang of 18 chimps jump a gorilla family of 5. That's 3 females, 1 baby, and a silverback. The turf war lasted an hour, and even with the silverback apparently testing ragdoll physics, throwing chimps in the air, and even managing to injure 3, eventually he was surrounded and chased off by 9 chimps. The adults got away, but the chimps managed to snatch the baby gorilla of the group, which was promptly eaten. The second attack involved 27 chimpanzees and 7 gorillas, and this time, the silverback made a business decision and immediately climbed out of the trees and fled the scene. Yes, comparing chimps to humans is comparing durians to jackfruit. The moral here is the one gorilla can not only be overwhelmed, but neutralized by
Let's see what other
number.
video we can get into. That we can get into. Let me see. Oh yeah, I did see that Tory Lanez got stabbed, bro. Let's see what this about.
Man, what's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Tory Lanez getting stabbed inside a prison and the man who did it. May 12th, 2025, located north of Los Angeles lies the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, California. In 2021, the prison closed its minimum custody facility, meaning its 2,600 inmates were level 3 or level 4. These are the most dangerous levels in California State Prison, where race, gangs, and strict politics are enforced with
Yeah, I seen
deadly
it. He got stabbed
consequence.
up, bro.
The only step above this would be the maximum security inmates housed within the security housing unit, otherwise known as the SHU. A disciplinary confinement reserved for the prison's most violent, whose only escape from a cell is a human dog cage. It was 7:20 in the morning when 32-year-old Daystar Peterson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Tory Lanez, was violently attacked. TMZ would originally
Alright, for
report
sure.
multiple sources, including a corrections officer, claimed Tory was on the prison yard, but an updated report from a representative of the California Department of Corrections would clarify Tory was attacked within a housing unit. Prison staff rushed into the unit administering first aid while quickly determining Tory suffered life-threatening injuries, forcing them to call 911. Video would emerge of who's believed to be Tory Lanez landing in a life flight helicopter at Kern Medical Center in Bakersfield, California, an hour-long drive from the prison. With that distance, a helicopter was the only form of transportation able to move him fast enough to save his life. A message to Tory Lanez Instagram account would state he'd been stabbed 14
times, bro, including 7 wounds in his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head. Damn. And 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed. Damn, bro. He is now breathing on his own despite in pain. He is talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God he is pulling through. Damn, bro.
Times. 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he had to be placed on a breathing apparatus. Luckily, Tory was breathing on his own, and despite the pain was talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wanted to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Based on his wounds, it can be assumed Tory was attacked from behind, as the majority of his wounds struck his back and behind his head. Initially, no word was released as to who did it, leaving room for speculation. Because this took place in California, the only time someone is stabbed and it doesn't result in a race riot is if they are stabbed by their own race. But that isn't the case here. Compton rapper Spider Loc would post a conversation with a current inmate at Tehachapi. The man would claim Tory was on a tier full of Mexicans when a Mexican stabbed Tory. He'd confirmed Tory had to be airlifted from the prison and the prison was placed on lockdown. He'd also confirm as soon as the lockdown is lifted, the blacks will be seeking revenge on the Mexicans.
What's Gucci?
What's cracking?
What it do, Fight?
That's crazy, man.
Shit, nothing much to look, right? This morning, brother, the Mex came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that, so you know, that's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down?
No, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over some. What he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something?
Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know. We don't even know the whole situation, you know.
So it was just like some foul play. So it's finna be up.
Yeah, it's for sure with some foul play.
Damn, cuz. Wasn't nobody right there with him when it happened? Wasn't nobody right there with him when it went down?
Yeah, I guess nobody wasn't. He was by himself out there. Whole tier full of Mex. He on a whole tier full of Mex.
Wow.
But you already know, once we get on this shit, we press some play on, we press play.
I'm already knowing. God damn.
Tehachapi has a known reputation for being SNY, otherwise known as a special needs yard. These yards are known to house gang dropouts, snitches, sex offenders, and anyone else whose life is threatened by being in general population. But California has also recently implemented 50-50 yards, half general population, half SNY, to integrate the two prison societies. This goes against strict prison gang politics, mainly for the Mexicans and whites who are allegedly forced to attack any.
See, that's why you don't do stuff to go to jail, man. Hell no.
Rival or SNY inmate to essentially remove themselves from the yard until they are placed back in general population amongst the quote-unquote honorable convicts. While general population is deadly, it's controlled chaos, and SNY yards can be just as dangerous, if not worse, as the gang politics that keep things in line go out the window and violence becomes rampant. It's unclear if Tory was in fact SNY, as that comes with its own bad reputation within prison, but it's likely Tory was placed on a 50-50 yard, and his politics didn't require him to remove himself. Now, Tory's attacker would be identified as 42-year-old Santino Casio, a man with a dark violent history. On June 8th, 2022, a then 20-year-old Santino, who went by the name Sonny, was heard arguing with his 13-year-old girlfriend. Minutes later, she was shot in the face with a shotgun. Santino would go on the run for 2 weeks before being arrested. His own family would testify against him in court, how they heard the argument before the blast. A coroner would testify the barrel must have been 4 inches away from the girl's face before it went off. An interview from the day he was arrested would be played at trial, where Santino admitted to having a relationship with the 13-year-old girl for a month before the shooting. The girl was a runaway, while Santino was on parole from the California Youth Authority for burglary. In 2004, Santino would be sentenced to life in prison for murdering 13-year-old Evelyn Candejas and 2 other attempted murders from 2 separate stabbings. While in prison, he'd be sentenced to an additional 6 years for a prison stabbing on another inmate, and in 2018, he was sentenced to an additional 2 years for possessing a knife in prison. Santino Casio was as dangerous as they come, but his conviction for murdering a 13-year-old girl he'd been dating confirms he was definitely an SNY inmate, as he'd never be allowed to walk in general population without being stabbed or killed. Why he chose to attack Tory Lanez is unknown. Many question if Tory was targeted because of his own conviction for allegedly shooting his former friend Meg Thee Stallion. The fact that he had a female victim, many would assume would be reason enough for him to be hit. But Santino's case is far worse than Tory's could ever be portrayed, and offers no motive as to why this happened. Tory Lanez is expected to survive, and it can also be expected that Santino be placed in the shoe and receive additional time in prison for this attack. But what is more time to someone who's already serving a lifetime? A superstar rapper once on top of the world, now surrounded by killers with nothing to lose because of a stupid decision that changed the entire course of his life. Tory is lucky to have survived this, and hopefully remains lucky enough to survive the remaining years of his 10-year prison sentence. Now, when Tory was sentenced to prison, everybody assumed one or two things. One is his money and celebrity status is going to keep him safe. And 2, because he has a female victim, he could be targeted. I don't know if either one played a role in this, but the fact that Tory was damn near killed, right? Because prisons don't call in a helicopter for nothing. They all have medical units within the prison. Like, if it's superficial, they'll fix you. The fact that he had to be airlifted, his lungs collapsed, Tory almost got killed. This was a serious stabbing. Anytime a helicopter lands, it's serious. The fact that he survived this, and the fact that he was hit up in the first place, shows you how real prison is. Your celebrity status is not going to protect you. If you're accessible, it can happen to you. The fact that Tory was on an SNY yacht, from my understanding, doesn't mean he necessarily went PC for protective custody. From my understanding, the black race in California State Prison doesn't have to remove themselves from SNY yards because their politics don't do that. The whites and the Mexicans will not stay on a 50-50 yard. It's required that they remove themselves. The reason they do that is so they don't run into pieces of shit like Santino Casio, a man that murdered a 13-year-old girl that he was dating, right? General population, they don't want him there. So if he goes there, they remove him. But if they get placed into a dorm or a unit where they're surrounded by weird fucks like that guy, they gotta pop on somebody to remove themselves. The reality is, if Tory was never at that spot around
I'm thinking
that
about
guy,
going live on TikTok, high key.
this would have never happened. And that's the
That's what I
thing
was gonna
about
do.
general population. Even though it's so
I was
strict,
trying to see how
it's
I can,
controlled
how I can set it up,
chaos.
though.
That's why when Spider Loc was questioning his boy inside of the prison, he was asking, was it a gambling debt or something? Did Tory do something? What would cause someone of another race to attack him? Because under controlled politics, that doesn't happen like that. So in this situation, with SNY inmates, there's no rules and everything is off limits, resulting in Tory Lanez damn near being killed. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments.
That's what I was finna do. So I was gonna end this live and then set up that live and then just go live on TikTok. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? That's what I was finna do though. So I really was finna most likely probably end this one and then slide over though. Yo fam. Yo fam. See how to set it up. You ain't even got my TikTok, dude. Well, I mean, it's the same shit. It's Rari Royce. Bro, everything the same. Let me see. Yeah, hey, Monet, I'm finna set that up, G, and then slide over there, most likely.